No, I'm good for now.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's get it started.
All right, we live. See though.
Yep. Peace, Noble Malik.
Peace.
Peace, Moms. Peace,
Peace,
Dershawn.
Nova. Getting these visuals right.
Yeah, getting the visual all set.
Hey, Shiki meant to add me?
Yep, you good?
Okay. Last time that happened, I thought it was an accident. I thought it happened again.
Nope, you good.
Still at my office, man.
Yep, it's all good. Multitasking. You good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why we can't be seen.
I'm actually putting this out right now.
I see you.
Let's take it forever.
I see you.
Yeah.
Do I need to be on there?
Oh yeah, hold on.
You do?
No.
Yeah, just give her a couple seconds. He just handling this business, doing a little double screen.
Sure.
So he can make it real easy. For all our brothers and sisters.
I'm sorry. There we go. Had to take some of them backgrounds off. We are live. BBT Book Club, Binding Books, sponsored book sale this Holy Friday. Live on all our platforms, IG, YouTube, StreamYard, Facebook, BBT Science Temple. We are live this Friday. I'm here with Sheik Goodman Bay.
Peace, 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 everybody.
I'm Mufti Greg Moso L. We Burning Bush Tabernacle, Science Temple and School. Live from Arizona. Welcome everybody who's been tapping in with us. I know we got a plethora of books and topics for y'all to choose from. And right now we're gonna let y'all know about some of the books that we're offering from bindedbooks.com. You can go to. You can see right down the bottom of that ticker. Check us out. Bindedbooks.com, where treasures are abound. And these are all books and categories and topics you need in your library as a student, as an adept. So one of the first books we're going to highlight is called Russian Icons.
One of my favorites, Noble.
Very rare book. Shows a lot of the ancient symbolism of our ancestors through Europe. I mean, this book right here costs thousands on Amazon right now, and we're offering it only for $200. So, like we said again, check us out on bindedbooks.com.
That's the book right there.
This is the book right here, Russian Icons. Online is $2,990 for a book with some words in it and some great images. So we'll definitely print this up for y'all in color and bind it for y'all. So check this book out. Check it out on Amazon and just see the value in this book, y'all.
And see what we offer here, as Noble just showed. On Amazon, this book is over $2,000. So our print company, which is bindedbooks.com, we bind the book for you for a fraction of the price. You just should want the wisdom. So we offering the wisdom for you for a fraction of the price. All the book with all the colors. Some of the pictures in the book comes original black and white, but we print all the pictures in the book that's colored. And there's no such thing as ancient black. These are Russian icons. And if you see how much the book is, the author is Vladimir Ivanov. And Noble just showed the book. So when you go to a lot of the Catholic churches, behind the glass, me and my empress went to a Renaissance festival. And I went right up because I got my master's in first century history. And I asked the priest, take me in the back. In the back, they got all these pictures. And it cost thousands of dollars. So that's the first book that we're offering. Once again, is Russian Icons by Vladimir Ivanov. And you see the value of what we do. We print and bind it. Gratitude for that one. Write these down, y'all. And the good thing about it, a lot of these books we offer with the PDF. Look at that. Some books, Amazon you can get, but you can't get the PDF. So the analogy, the science of what we do, Nobles, and everyone that's here, if you're traveling, and I'm just giving you an analogy, Noble Maso's traveling. Why would he want to travel with all his books? He can just travel with his tablet. He can go to Office Max and Staples and print them and bind them whenever he wants. So that's one of the values of what we do.
And the second book we offer is Tavistock Institute of Human Relations. I can show y'all this book on also another must-have book talking about society and the ins and outs of our culture, shaping the moral, spiritual, cultural, political, and economic decline of the United States of America by John Coleman. This is another great one you want to have. It's only $200. You can check this one on. Let me get the sheet real quick.
On Amazon, that book is for about $4,800. $4,800, and it's packed with a lot of information where you can remove the veil of just a lot of spookism that people just post on YouTube. And they're not educators. They get up in false symbolism. And so this book right here, Tavistock Institution of Human Engineering by John Coleman, he lectured this stuff on college campus. I got a pleasure to meet a lot of these people and things and just get a plethora of information from all different backgrounds. But this book right here is another must-have. It's Tavistock Institution of Human Relations, Shaping the Moral, Spiritual, Cultural, Political, and Economic Decline of the United States of America by John Coleman. On Amazon, it's $4,800. And once again, the book is printed and binded. It's the whole book. So at Burning Bush, when we teach, this is what we do. We give the information and we make it available to our brothers and sisters. So this one is Tavistock Institution of Human Engineering by John Coleman. It's the whole book. You can buy it off Amazon for $4,800. That's your preference. But hey,
next book on bindingbooks.com you can get Melanin, The Chemical Keys to Black Greatness, The Harmful Effects of Toxic Drugs on Melanin Centers Within the Black Human. And this one right here is $799 online. At Binder Books, only $200. Another great must-have, talking about the breakdown of melanin in our brains, in our genetics, from our skin to our diet and things we use in our body that are so helpful or harmful to our melanin. And it'll show a lot about just the health issues that our people have and struggle with, directly connected and found in this book, written by a doctor. Dr. Carol Barnes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely a great must-have book. Y'all need to add to y'all collection as well.
And you go right on Amazon and compare the value. It's the whole book. We print it and bind it for you. And like I said, this stuff is packed with so much information, so much history. And then we use it, we apply it. Because a lot of the things that we do and we talk about, we actually live this life. And so the old analogy is if you want to hide something from a misnomer, black person, put it in a book. That's what they say. And then make it expensive for the average man can't get it. Where I'm not the average man. And the BBT, we're not average. We're more than average. So that's one right here that we're offering. Gratitude Noble.
This next one is called Cyclomancy, The Secret of Psychic Power Control by Frank Rudolph Young. Cyclomancy.
And see, this is packed with powerful information. And then when you go on Amazon and see how much it costs, it blows your mind. And see, all this stuff I introduced when I did my oral dissertation on college campus at GCU, to where it's nothing new under the sun. It's just who connected to it, who has it, and who can offer it to their brothers and sisters. Everything is a value. It's just what you want to pay for, what you want to have in your hand. And so this book on Amazon is how much, Noble? Watch this.
Cyclomancy? $6,995.
$6,995.
On Amazon.
On Amazon.
7 bands.
$7,000. It's the whole, it's the book. It's like I be telling my brothers and sisters, what do you want? It's the book. We binded it for you, and you get the PDF. What? Come on, everything is worth a value. If not, there's no reason for slander. There's no reason to be mad. Just go back to what you were doing. It's all good. Let's go to the next one, over.
Yeah, another book that we have that's right on the website. I'll show y'all a picture of this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
The initiatory process in ancient Egypt. This one's by Max Gillamont.
Mm-hmm.
Goes for $1,000 online, Amazon, other platforms, but on Binded Books, only $200.
And you get the PDF and the book binded. That's the value. That's what we do. That's why I say, man, no disrespect. A lot of people, as we've been doing business, you see how people try to scam and find gray areas. And we've been dealing with that with a lot of our people wanting a PDF book, then trying to get a return from their bank saying, oh, they thought it was the whole book. And it's like, how could you thought it the whole book? The whole book cost $7,000. We offer you the PDF. One of our company is mypdfbook.com. So that's what we're dealing with right now. Just like today, as Noble's going to show, Golden Age of the Moors. It's $500 on Amazon. So we offer the PDF for you for $40. Here, right here. This is the book. We bind it. It's the whole book. It's the whole book. It's the whole book. So we offer the PDF for you for $40. For $40, but we can bind it for you. And you get the PDF, so you can have it over and over and over. And you support something that's real. You support, Black-owned business. I see it. Yep. Noble got his. You see our brother on here on the street. He got his.
Hey, Sean. Peace, brother.
You see? So this is what we offer.
I need these books, man. It's another great one.
Order for you.
African Presence in Early Asia. Fresh off the press. By Ronoko Rashidi. Great scholar. It just tells us about our African presence all around Asia, Europe, Mesopotamia, all those lands that you might have thought you weren't connected to. There's definitely historical facts proven otherwise, and that's all in this book. So again, a must-have history book on accurate scholarship on different tribes around the Asia Minor.
And this was also co-authored by Ivan Van Sertima.
Right. Who we have a plethora of books of as well.
Yep, we have a plethora of his books. Got the whole list.
Here's one more.
Mm-hmm.
Enoch. This one right here, the Book of Knowledge, the Keys of Enoch, the Books of the Secret of Enoch, by William Richard Moorfield. Online is $625. Right here, it might have went down a little bit to $500, but with Binded Books, there's only $200. So y'all definitely need to get with us. Check this book. Talking about a lot of biblical wisdom, ancient wisdom. All biblical students and scholars definitely will want this book on that topic.
I got one.
You got one?
Yep. I got my laptop up too, so you got it on there. You got the picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
Islam. So this is one of my favorites as well. It's the Forgotten Cause of the Civil War. The Forgotten Cause of the Civil War. A new look at the slavery issue. And we just got our hands on it. And right now we're converting it to PDF and we're buying it. So I just got my hands on it. So be patient with us, y'all. If y'all like that book, I'm telling you on Amazon, I think it's, how much was it on Amazon? Y'all can pull it up right now if everybody want to do cross study with us.
At least 1,000.
To fact check what we're doing, for you can see for yourself the value of what we're doing. I think it's on. It was on Amazon when I think it was like $1,700 the last time I checked. It might be $1,000 if I'm not mistaken. Somebody can double check me. But like I said, it's The Forgotten Cause of the Civil War, a new look at the slavery issue by what's his name? Lawrence R. Tenzer. Tenzer. Lawrence Tenzer. or you can fact check that one. And this is everybody's chance to get books. And you can, like I said, we're going to give you our email. Like you got the opportunity right now while we live. What's your Cash App, Noble, for people can get the books?
Mayat Sons, MAATSUNZ, and that's one of the sponsors as well. Herbal Teas, Mayat Sons, Teas of Teas. Come check us out. Herbs of Ma'at. We got half gallons. We got warm thermoses. We got 12-ounce bottles. Great for your respiratory and so many other needs, iron, inflammation, high blood pressure. All our communities are affected. So y'all got to get this Herbs of Ma'at, herbal teas.
Mm-hmm. Islam. And like you said, that's how you can, and leave. I'm going to leave my email for you guys can get with us. So you can make sure if you want these books and you say, oh man, I was on there and I couldn't get the books. Oh man, I missed it. Oh, I missed the live. We're going to go through them again. But he just gave his Cash App. My Cash App is Cash App $KGB. My email is Goodman, KHARY @gmail.com. What is your email if you want to give it? MAATSONS
@gmail. Ma'at Sons @gmail. Just get with me. Or Herbs of Ma'at herbsofma'at.com.
So when you and leave us an email and say, hey man, I was on your live, I saw that book, blah blah blah. I want the book and this and that, or I just want to support what y'all doing because as we growing, and you can get all this literature and build your library. So this book that I'm gonna give a preface on is The Forgotten Cause of the Civil War, a new look at the slavery issue. And like I said, me and my Mufti Masa, we just got our hands on it. I'm excited. We're converting it to a PDF, and you can fact check us on Amazon. This book is $2,721.75. So just for these small plethora of books we went through, we went through about like 10 books over probably 20 grand because one of the books is $7 grand. So let's give a little. You say yourself, Noble, go ahead.
That's crazy. That's an amazing deal. If you really want the knowledge, I don't see why you wouldn't, spend the money and get that. That's crazy. This book you just said $2,000.
And that's how I laugh. And I'm glad my Mufti is here to see, because I only have this problem with our own kind. No disrespect. I just got a person on our PDF company page got donated to Moors and then tried to do a refund. Said they thought it was the whole book. And so
Whole book. It's just a PDF for the book.
The company is My PDF Books. Like I don't understand it. You should be happy it's the whole book. And then the thing of that, you can go to Office Max and Staples and they'll print them and buy the book for you. But they can't do it cheaper than us. That's the thing, Drayshawn. They can't do it cheaper than us. So if you love so-called black business and people that you know that do things, you should reach out. You should support. You should. It's no reason. So listen to this preface of this book. One of the things that has always puzzled me, this is what the Scholars Publishing House said in 1997. One of the things that has always puzzled me about history of the United States is how a civil war could be fought and won to end slavery, but full civil rights not be granted to blacks until a century later. Tenzer's The Forgotten Cause of the Civil War suggests that one of the major contributions to tension between North and South, and hence one of the causes of the Civil War, was white slavery. And we got one of the books called White Slavery, right?
Yeah.
It's over there.
Yeah.
No, but we got the book right over there. It's called White Slavery. And we got another one called White Cargo and the Forgotten Slave Trade. So all these things has been written for, and we have it all for you. But this book suggests that one of the major contributions to tensions between North and South, and hence one of the causes of the Civil War, was white slavery, or the perception of slavery by Northerners as a personal threat. Tenzer begins with the legal definition of slavery and of terms such as white, black, and mulatto, which often differ from the social definitions. So just a little plethora of that, it shows you no slave could be white, of course, so white slaves were classified as mulattoes. Chapter 2 looks at the consequences of this rule. the presence of white slaves in the South. Tenzer makes no attempt to provide quantitative figures here, stressing instead the accessibility of accounts of white slaves in the North. Chapter 3 looks at Southern racial theory, in particular, the fabrication of figures for insanity of the 1840 census and Dr. Knott's idea that mulattoes were unhealthier and shorter lived than black slaves. All this stuff, the 1850 Fugitive Slave Law allowed runaway slaves to be reclaimed without due process, creating the possibility that free whites could be seized accidentally or even kidnapped. So that's just a little preference of that book. That's a little preference of that book. Now, that was your whole book list?
Yeah, we went through.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm on my personal social media. I'm going to log off that and I'm going to go on my phone and we're going to offer some PDFs that you can get for small fraction of the price and bang yourself out, you know what I mean, and print them and bind them on your own. Or you can get with us and have us print and bind them. But a lot of books, that's not expensive. We don't want to print and bind. We'd rather offer you for a PDF. And if you feel like printing and buying it, you can. So I'm going to log off my social media right now. Everybody right now, if you're on my social media on YouTube, please log off and log on to our Temple and School page on Burning Bush Tabernacle Science Temple and School. Anybody here, if you're on YouTube right now, log off right now and jump right on Burning Bush Tabernacle Science Temple and School. So